This one is just a full body flow, something to get the whole body warmed up and stretched and allowing a more fluid movement throughout the day. Let's start in Tadasana at the top of the mat. Bring your feet together, toes are touching, slither a space between the heels, soften through the knees, pull the core in. Lengthen through the spine, the crown of the head, inhale. Raise the arms all the way up to the sky, bring them down into prayer and release them to your sides. Take another deep breath in, feel grounded. This time, inhale, raise the arms all the way up to the sky, and as you exhale, just reach both of the arms over to the right side. Gaze comes up to the left bicep, take a breath in, stretch to the side body. And then gently release, come back to the center, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, both arms reach over to the left side, gaze comes over to the right bicep. And gently bring it back into the center, inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Bring the arms into a cactus shape. Take that back bend, engage the glutes and the thighs. Core is in. Take the gaze just slightly ahead of you. Hold it in here. Inhale, reach the arms long. And exhale, bring it down into a forward fold. Release the head, release the arms. Let everything just feel good just for a moment. Feel free to bend the knees and bring your torso all the way to the thighs if that feels good, and you get extra support and the spine can stay straighter. From here, I want you to gently just reach the right leg back, toes curled, left leg back, toes curled, bend the knees. Come into your table. Plant the palms, spread the fingers, shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. Root down, feel grounded. Cat-cows. Inhale, cow. Extend the front body, gaze comes to the sky, tailbone lifts, shoulders come away from the ears. Exhale, cat, around the spine, gaze comes to the navel, push down through the palms, stretch through the back of the shoulders. Inhale, cow. Extend through that front body. And exhale into cat. And gently inhale. Come into a neutral spine, thread the needle. Inhale, reach the right fingertips long to the sky, open up the heart and the chest. And as you exhale, thread the needle through the space you've created underneath the left arm. Top of the shoulder comes to the mat. Feel free to hold it here. Take the bind if that feels good. The left hand can come to the top of the right thigh, or the base of the spine. Inhale, release the right hand, bring it all the way back up to the sky, reset, opposite side. Plant the right hand down, palm down, inhale, left fingertips to the sky, exhale, thread the needle. Bring it through the space you've created, come to the top of the shoulder. Feel free to take your right hand into a bind over the top of the left thigh, or the base of the spine. Take a deep breath in here, exhale, get that tiny bit deeper, and then inhale, reset. Release the left hand, bring it all the way back up to the sky, and bring your palms back down to the floor. From here, reach the right leg back, toes curled, left leg back, toes curled, tailbone to the sky, downward facing dog. Reach the tailbone long, walk the dog. Just take it for a walk. Once again, if the spine doesn't feel straight here, you've got a tightness in the back of the calves and the hamstrings. I want you to bend the knees, bring your torso to the thighs, and find some ease and support right there. Just walk that dog and then gently relax the feet. Inhale, reach the right leg long and up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, and then just circle the foot clockwise and anti-clockwise. Close the hips down, release the foot back down, toes curled. Inhale, opposite side, three-legged dog, left side. Bend the knee, open the hip and curl. Find those circles. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Close the hip down. Bring the foot back down, toes are curled under, and then just gently walk your feet all the way towards your hands into a forward fold. Allow the head to relax, allow the arms to relax, let everything go. Feel free to again bend the knees, bring the torso to the thighs, holding it here, and inhale, rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up into Tadasana. Bring the hands down into prayer, release them down to your sides, warrior two. Slide the right leg back, plant the foot down, open up through the hips, curl the arms open. Make sure the left knee is stacked over the left ankle. Right leg is strong. Find a sense of strength through the back leg, sense of ease through the front leg. Hips open, chest is bright and open, and the arms are long and straight. Gaze comes over the front fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, reverse. Right hand slides down the right leg, reaching the left arm long above you. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale into a twist. Release the arms, bring the back arm forward to meet the right, bring it to prayer, curl the back toes under, hips are now down and forward, hands come to prayer and twist to the opposite side. You can use your right elbow against the outside of the right thigh, creating some purchase and allowing that twist to get that tiny bit deeper. Take a deep breath in here. When you're ready, release the hands, reach the arms forward into your lightning bolt and gently push up into Warrior 3. Find that balance challenge. Take a deep breath. Hips are still close down to the ground. Keep a slight softness through the standing knee to allow energy to travel up and down. And when you're ready, exhale, right foot comes to left and forward fold. Release down to the floor. Allow the head to relax and release. Arms can release. Take a deep breath in here. Inhale, rise all the way up back into Tadasana. Hands come to prayer. Warrior to opposite side. Reaching the back leg long. Rooting down through the right foot. Right knee stacks over right ankle. Strength through the back leg. Ease and comfort through the front leg. Hips are open. Shoulders are open. Chest is bright. And gaze comes over the right fingertips. Turn from palm and reverse. Left hand slides down left leg. Reaching the right fingertips long. Core is in. When you're ready, release the arms, swing the back arm forward to meet the right. Palms together into prayer. Close the hips. Come up onto the back toes. Find your prayer position in front of the chest and twist over to the right side. Again, feel free to use the left elbow against the outside of the right thigh just to find some more purchase and get a tiny bit deeper into that twist. Take a deep breath in here. And when you're ready, just release. Arms come forward into your lightning bolt. Push up into your Warrior 3. Again, it's a balance challenge. Don't worry if you fall. Even if you have to take 2 or 3 steps to get to the point where you can lift up onto the right leg. Core is in, leg is long, root down, and release into your forward fold. Let everything go. It should feel good. From here, I want you to plant your hands on the floor. Slide your right leg back, slide your left leg back, and find your plank. Core is in, and gently lower yourself down to the ground. From here, we're going to take a couple of baby cobras, followed by a full cobra. So when you're ready, place your palms just at the side of the chest, kind of near the shoulders. I want you to engage the glutes, squeeze the thighs together, and reach long through the legs. From here, I want you to engage the back body and gently raise up through the chest, through the heart, your head being the last thing that comes up. You don't necessarily need your hands down for anything. You're not pushing through the hands. Use your core muscles to lift up in your glutes. Gently release all the way down. Allow the head to just rest to one side. When you're ready, we're going to try that again. Baby cobra. Inhale, lift up the torso, squeeze the glutes together, squeeze the thighs together, keep the hands exactly where they are. Don't worry about pushing through them. When you're ready, release back down to the floor. Feel free to let the opposite ear sit against the floor, rest against the floor. Going into full cobra, move the hands further out, away from the mat, so they're now more towards the edges. I tend to tap my fingers just to get a tiny bit more leverage. Bring the elbows up, so they are now pointing pretty much towards the sky. From here, we're going to do exactly the same thing with the glutes and the legs, squeezing, but this time we're going to push the torso up even more so and use our hands more. So as we gently push up, we open up through our chest, through our heart, our head's the last thing that lifts. Holding it here, squeeze the glutes, and release all the way down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Plant the palms, curl the toes, tailbone to the sky. Lift it all the way up. Feel free again to just walk through. Make that feel good all the way through the legs. From here, we're going to gently come down to our chest, our knees, and our chin. So it's chest, knees, chest, and chin. I'll eventually get my body parts right, I swear. Going into locust. What I want you to do, this is going to feel very similar to your baby cobra a moment ago, when your back body engages more than what you might be used to. So with locust, we want to keep our legs, our thighs close together. Our glutes are going to squeeze and engage, our thighs are going to squeeze together, and we're going to use the whole of our back body, our core muscles, to lift up our chest and our heart and our gaze and our arms. So I want you to just relax right here for just a moment. Take a deep breath in, get settled into the hip bones, because that's what you're going to be resting on and using as your main grounding support. Arms to the side, palms facing up, and when you're ready, Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs, and gently lift yourself up. Chest opens, shoulders come back and down. Really engage those back muscles, reaching the arms long, squeezing the legs and thighs together. Take a deep breath in here, holding your locus, such a good position. When you're ready, release it back down to the floor. Half bow. From this position, I want you to bring both of your hands up towards your head. Half bow involves you opening up one side of the body, other side, and then we're going to full bow. So I want you to take your right hand and slide it and reach it back towards your right leg. Bend the right knee so that your heel comes towards your glutes. If it's available to you, I want you to see if you can grab onto your ankle or onto your toes. If you can't, it's only here, you can still reach up from that position. Reaching the left arm long ahead of you, I want you once again to squeeze glutes, thighs, and reaching long through the left arm, as well as using your core muscles to lift yourself up. So when you're ready, inhale and squeeze, squeezing the glutes, pulling the right ankle towards the right hand, reaching the left arm long, finding length through that side of the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release, let go. Bring the palm by your side and let's take that to the opposite side. Sweep your left hand to your side, right arm reaches long. Bend the left knee, bringing the heel towards the seat. If it's available, grab onto your ankle. You'll feel the stretch all the way through the front of the left quad there. I must have very tight quads. When you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in, engage the glutes, the thighs, and our core. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen, so you're squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs, pulling with your left hand towards you, really engaging that bow position with the left leg. Right arm reaches long, hold it here, take a deep breath in, and exhale, release it behind you. Now we're going to try both legs at the same time. Remember, honor your body and do what feels good to you. Whether that's like here, you're not completely in the deepest expression of bow, that's fine. Like I said, as long as you're trying, you're benefiting. So from here, what I want you to do is bend the right knee. See if you can grab your right ankle with your right hand. Then the left knee, bringing your heels towards your seat. See if you can grab your left heel with your left hand. Gaze is currently down. And when you're ready, on our inhale, we're going to lift our chest, our heart, open through our shoulders, and squeeze our glutes, lifting up both of our thighs and our torso. Inhale, lift, and reach long. Finding that back bend, rooting down through those hip points, opening up, using that resistance. Deep breath in, and release it all the way down. Great job. Shake it out through the hips, push through the palms, bend the knees, child's pose. Reach the seat back, legs along, tailbone lengthens, spine is straight. Hold it here, take a deep breath in. And then gently exhale, come up onto all fours. Moving onto our seat now into Navasana, which is boat pose. From this position, I want you to rock side to side, get comfortable on the sits bones, root the feet down into the ground and keep the knees bent for now. Lengthen up through the spine and grab behind the thighs. For boat pose, this is a beautiful core workout, strengthening the whole of the core, the legs, the hip flexors. It's a full-on, full body strengthening asana. So from this position, I want you to lengthen through the spine so it's up straight, and then gently as you exhale, hinge back. Now don't round back, keep the back straight. Hinge your back as far as you can. You'll start to see a beautiful V shape within the body from the thighs to the torso. That V shape you want to remain regardless of how deep you take the asana. You can keep your boat pose right here if that feels good to you. Otherwise, if you want to take it to a slightly deeper expression, feel free to lift up the toes off the floor, keeping the legs straight and long, holding it right here. You can release your arms in this part of the asana if that feels good, or you can keep them connected. If you want to go into the fullest expression, straighten the legs, lean back a tiny bit more, however still keeping the straightness of the V, and release the arms long. Hold it here just for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, one more breath, and exhale. Bring the toes to the floor, slide the seat forward, grab behind your thighs, let's roll all the way down. Always feels nice getting to the mat. Bring both of the knees in towards the chest. Bring the feet towards the ceiling in Happy Baby. Grab the outside and inside of the feet, whichever feels good to you, and gently rock through the spine, side to side. Relieve any tension, anything that doesn't feel good. From here, release the feet back down to the floor, keeping them flat. Let both knees fall over to the right, twisting through the spine. To extend that twist, take your gaze over to the left. Hands come over to the left with your left hand. Hold it here. When you're ready, gently bring the knees back into the center, and we're going to take that to the opposite side. Let them both fall over to the left. Gaze comes over to the right. Right arm comes over to the right as well. Keeping shoulders connected to the mat. Inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, you twist. And when you're ready, bring your knees back into the center. Neutralize through the spine. Slide both of your feet towards the top corners, the edges of the mat, and let them fall out naturally to the sides. Raise your palms down into a low V with the palms facing up. Take a deep breath in. Find any space in the body, any tension, anything that doesn't feel great. And on your exhale, just let it go. Let everything release. Feel free to just kind of wiggle through the hips and the shoulders if you want to get a tiny bit more comfortable. On this inhale, feel the body, feel the lungs. And exhale yourself into Shavasana.
Loosen in the ties and everything we're fighting. Let it go, letting it all go. Always have a reason for something to believe in. You never know, you never know. When the sky goes dark,
Shavasana is here for you. Take your
hear
time.
the thunder.
If you're ready to invite movement back into your body, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. On the knees, bring your feet flat to the floor. Bring your right arm towards the right side of your head. And gently move on to your right hip, your right side. Place the left palm flat in front of you. Reach the left leg long. And then gently push yourself up into a seated position. Bring yourself into an easy seat. Palms come together in front of the heart center. Bow the head. Bring your thumb to your third eye, your brow, and your forehead. Namaste.